Hey. Hi guys, how's it going? So I recently caved and ordered some things, a bunch of things from AliExpress, and this was the first package that I received from the Venalisa store. So what am I opening first? I got two chrome pigments, red and a green, because they were screaming a lot of holiday Christmas colors, so I really wanted them. And I recently started playing with chrome, and I don't know why I didn't start it sooner. So this green one now refused to open on me, and you have to be able to be careful because it's powder. So if you rough it up too much, then it's just going to spill everywhere. And obviously, I didn't want to have to deal with the cleanup and losing the product in the same at the same time. So this is metallic polish. On the website, it says something about putting it under the jelly polishes, which you're gonna see soon. I haven't played with it as yet, but I was intrigued, and it's AliExpress, so it didn't cost an arm and a leg. So I wanted to get it to see how I could play with it. And I got this entire kit because I've never had jelly polishes before, and I was always intrigued, and I tried to work on it and do a little DIY, but it always came out a little bit streaky, so I decided to take the plunge and just get some polishes that were specific for jelly nails. And for the most part, I really liked the entire set. There were some really pigmented ones, like the orange I just showed you. The blue is the most pigmented one, and I loved it. And the purple was also really good too. And I think I also showed you the red, which would be really great for some Halloween nails or even Valentine's Day nails. We will see what I come up with for the future. But I inserted a picture of all of my swatches that I eventually did, and you can see that some of the reds and pinks kind of look similar, so I wish they switched it out a little bit. But overall, for I think it was 12 polishes, they were pretty good, all in all, and I enjoyed it. I wanted to get some gel pot colors. I've always gotten the gel polishes in the actual bottle containers, the typical bottle containers, and I wanted to try some in the pots because they're supposed to be a little bit more pigmented and thicker in consistency. So I wanted to see what this brand was all about, and of course I had to get a canary type yellow because it's yellow, and I got this curly pink and the blue, which was really nice as well. Like all of them, when I swatched them, they were pretty good, the solid colors. The glitters, on the other hand, they were good and they were fine, but they weren't what I was expecting them to be. So the purple one, this one that I'm showing you now, I actually did a tutorial at the end using this, and it was great, and there's glitters in there, but based on the picture I saw on the website, I thought the purple base would have been more apparent, and it's kind of sort of like a gelish type effect slash clear effect. So not too sure about that one. And this red one, it looks really good, and I haven't played with it yet, but the specs in there weren't the type of glitters I was expecting them to be. But they're still really good glitters, so I'm not mad I got them. They just weren't necessarily what I was expecting them to be. So we're quickly moving over to the tutorial that I did with a couple of the colors. I got this full cover tips from BT Art Box on Amazon, and I really wanted medium coffin nails to be able to put on my website. However, I was a little disappointed by the shapes of them. You can see on the thumb, it curved a little bit more by the nail bed, and nobody's nail beds are that wide at the bottom. So I thought about returning them. I decided not to because I love BT Art Box full cover tips. I've used them in the past, and they're pretty sturdy and pretty great. So I know I would get good quality. I just had to take the extra step now to kind of file down the sides, which I think I showed you a little bit here, filing down the sides to get them a little bit more straight so they would be able to fit the nail beds versus it just being awkwardly shaped. And I'm not about to put out something on my website that is going to be mediocre. So playing with these a little bit to file down the sides to get them to fit my nails. Moving on, I prepping the full cover tips because if you know anything about gel does not like to stick to a shiny surface. It needs to be a little bit of a roughed up surface. And I usually buff my press-on nails, but I've heard you can use acetone to lightly wipe off the shininess and make it a little bit of sticky to use. So I'm testing it out. I can confirm with wearing those nails for the 2.5 weeks I think I wore them for, they nothing chipped, nothing peeled off, so they worked fine. But that was the only set of nails I've used them for, so I'm playing around with it a little bit before I actually decide to do that for the future for the press-on nails that I sell, because I want to ensure that it's going to be a tactic that I can use and ensure that my customers will be able to have long-lasting and reusable nails. So TBD on that. It works for the set that I just use it for, but I want to try it around with other tips that I have to make sure it can be used across the board. And it'd be really perfect for jelly or glass nails, because then you won't see the little etchings that the buffing block does to it sometimes. So I hope it works across the board and it will cut down prep time significantly. What is this now? Oh, I use the pinkish purple jelly color L23 to do it on my thumb, middle, and ring finger. And the color was nice as it was a little lighter than I wanted it to be, and I think I used 3 to 4 layers, but once it got onto my finger then on the nail beds it was a little bit more bright. But using other jelly colors, they were good. This one, I think, being my first one, I wanted it to be a little bit more pigmented, but the color itself is fine. So I'm working on these decals. They're some holographic decals and I love them to death. I wish I got more in the set that I did. However, they're very finicky to work with. And so you have to be very patient. As you can see, like the amount of times I've put this on, taken it off, put it on, like I've cut out so many in the video of me being frustrated with it. And I think after doing this nail, I just got fed up and finished the entire set the next day, honestly. And I also ended up doing some of that decals on my ring finger as well. And I did end up putting a hollow top coat, a hollow glitter top coat on that, but I didn't video it because, again, I was frustrated. It was late at night and I finished it the next day and I forgot to video it. So I put the glitter on my index and ring finger fully, and then I eventually decided to do like somewhat of a, well, not eventually, you can see it right here, do a little bit of a fade with the glitter on my middle finger. And as you can see on the index, it looks like I'm doing a glass nail and there's no pigment on it. And based on the picture, how it's coming out on the middle finger with the jelly base, that's kind of what I was thinking the color would be by itself. And again, the glitter is fine, it's great, I like it. It just wasn't, I was expecting a little bit more, you know, so I don't regret the purchase, but I was just hoping it was a little bit more pigmented. So did all of that. I filed and buffed the nails that had the glitter because to make it smooth. And you can see on my other fingers with the decals, there's a little bit of glitter specks. And just thought it gave it a little extra oomphy oomph. To the glitter nails that I'm top coating now. I actually contemplated doing those nails matte because it actually looked really good, but I decided against it because I do still like my shiny top coat. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love these nails, and my friend bagged me up that I need to put these on the website, or a version of these. So I'm working to get a version of these up on the website probably in the new year. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.